So Jessie was diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease on her 20th birthday in 1973. And she was gravely ill, and her physicians took them aside to say that she probably wouldn't survive the night. But she did. She survived a brutal exposure to chemotherapy and radiation. And as she was fond of saying, she was cautioned against going out into social situations because of her suppressed immune system, and she went dancing. Here was all of this incredible biomedical expertise and effort gone into the treatment that she was receiving, and whether it worked or not was the responsibility of this skinny, sick 20-year-old. That recognition spurred her to pursue patient engagement as an aim for the center.
It was her cure that caused her to be a multiple cancer survivor. She, in some ways, the poster child of curative therapy. And I think she thought a lot about what happened to her and how she wanted to make it different. Yes, you want to know what's happening because you want to be able to change that in a direction that's going to give you the best outcome, which is what she challenged to do across her life. She used that experience and that depth of experience to be transformative.
Jessie never hesitated to speak truth to power. There was a panel on the patient going on, and there was no patient on the panel. And she would get up and say, excuse me, there are no patients on this panel. Wouldn't it be a good idea?
She figured out what's the medium in here that's going to reach people, and she was with it. She kept moving with all of the advances in technology. I mean, her writing was not complicated in a fancy, sophisticated way. It was really directed for a consumer. I want to give you something you can use right now, right here, when you need it. That's Jessie, that ability to take that and make it powerful.
In order to actually benefit from the health care that's available to them. I wish it was more newsworthy. I'm afraid it's not. It really is very kind of down and dirty, how-to, detailed stuff that we need to know in order to wring the best possible benefit.
All of those critical questions Jessie was just committed to answer. Things like how to get a second opinion, how to find a good doctor, how do you bring your loved ones into that? Because certainly Richard was at her side throughout all of this.
So she survived that night at the University of Wisconsin Hospital. And she lived another 40 years, and I got to spend 34 of them with her. She lived the life that she wanted to live. It was too short, but she lived the life that she wanted to live.
She created all of us as her spokespersons. She imbued in us that need and desire to be communicators. Her legacy is actually leaving a part of herself in each one of us, that we are her voice going forward forever. So to me, this award really captures that. People who can do that inspire us to think differently about health care, respond differently with regard to our own care, advocate differently on the care for all of us. Cancer happens to be the message, but it's not unique in some ways. It's about all health encounters, about the health of everyone, and how we have to be engaged in that.